You know that feeling, right? You absolutely love the magic of holiday lights, but the actual work involved? Ugh. Well, if that sounds familiar, you are in the perfect place. Today we're going to explore how to get one of those stunning holiday displays with, and I mean this, basically zero effort.
All right, let's dive right into the holiday decorating dilemma. The holidays are just around the corner, and you know what that means. It's time for that yearly tradition, and I'm not talking about baking cookies. I'm talking about the annual struggle with that tangled monster of wires and that wobbly ladder you keep in the garage.
So let me just ask you, are you already dreading that annual battle with your Christmas lights? I mean, really, does the thought of wrestling with a giant ball of wires and then climbing up some shaky ladder in the freezing cold, does that fill you with holiday cheer?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
We've all been there. It's such a familiar hassle, isn't it? First, you spend what feels like hours just untangling this knotted-up mess of wires. Then, you're climbing up some icy, totally unstable ladder just hoping for the best. And then, the absolute worst, you find that one broken bulb that somehow takes out the entire strand. Oh, it's not just frustrating, it's genuinely risky with falls and electrical hazards. And the cherry on top? You have to find space to store all those bulky boxes for the other 11 months of the year.
But what if? What if you could just skip all of that? I mean, completely bypass the hassle. Well, there's a solution, and it's an all-inclusive, completely hands-off approach to getting that holiday cheer.
The magic word here is a turnkey service. So what does that even mean? It's basically a comprehensive service where the provider handles every single little thing for you. We're talking from the initial design and providing all the materials, all the way to installation, any maintenance you might need, the final takedown, and even storage. You literally don't have to lift a finger.
Okay, that sounds pretty good, right? So how does it actually work? Let's take a look at the entire customer journey. From that first consultation all the way to the final takedown, it's surprisingly smooth.
It's a super simple 4-step professional process. First up, you get a custom design with a free consultation to plan out your unique display. Then, the pros come in for the installation, which is safe, secure, and usually only takes about 2 to 4 hours. And get this, you get season-long maintenance. If any issues pop up, they're out there to make repairs within 24 to 48 hours for free. And finally, after the holidays, they handle the removal and storage, packing everything away in labeled bins until next year. Easy. And here's a quick look at how the season typically plays out. Installations actually start pretty early, kicking off in October and running through early December. Then, once the holidays wrap up, takedowns begin in early January and are usually all finished by the end of the month. It's a really well-oiled machine.
So, you might be thinking, okay, what's the real difference here? Why not just do it myself? Well, it really boils down to two huge things: quality and safety. This is the professional difference.
Let's be real for a second. The DIY route has some serious dangers. You've got the risk of ladder falls, potential electrical hazards, and even using the wrong clips that end up damaging your house. But with the pros, all of that just goes away. You get a licensed and insured crew that follows all the right roof safety protocols and uses proper, non-damaging hardware. It's all about peace of mind.
And let's talk about the lights themselves. We are not talking about those cheap strands you grab at the big box store. This is the commercial grade advantage. These are high-quality, super energy-efficient LED lights that are built to handle harsh winter weather. And maybe the best part? They're custom cut to fit the architecture of your home perfectly. No more dangling wires or awkward gaps. Everything, the lights, the clips, the cords, the timers, it's all provided.
All right, let's get down to the practical details. I'm sure you're wondering about the key questions. How much does this all cost? And what are the logistics involved?
So a typical starting price for most basic professional installations is right around $650. But remember, every single home is different, so the final price is always a custom quote. It's really going to depend on your home size and just how complex you want that design to be.
The payment process itself is super simple and straightforward. You'll put down a 50% deposit just to book your date and secure your spot on the schedule, and then the remaining balance, that's not due until the job is completely finished.
And the logistics are designed to be as convenient as possible. I mean, you don't even have to be home for the installation or the removal. The only thing you need to do is make sure your outdoor outlets are accessible. And, if something comes up, they just ask for a 72-hour notice for any cancellations or rescheduling. Pretty easy, right?
This quote really says it all. This year, you can relax and enjoy the magic of the season while we handle all the work. It's so true. This is about so much more than just pretty lights. It's about getting your valuable time back, ditching the stress, and just actually enjoying the season.
So that really brings us to the final question, and it's one for you to think about. When you add up all the time, the hassle, and the physical risk that you're saving, what is it truly stress-free holiday season actually worth to you?